Hello guys, it's Ben here from Next Gen Base, and as you can see, we have a copy of Stranding 2 on the beach. So it is time to hit new game and see what this is all about. Before we do we want to do we want to do the recap? I wonder what this is like. Let's have a look at the recap.
Perhaps you remember me. That's right. It's Dead Man. The world, as you know, is in awful shape. And it's all because of the Death Stranding. The dead started to find their way into our midst, crossing over from the other side.
Okay.
We call these entities BTs.
I kind of thought this was going to be a...
When they came into contact with the living, the result was instant annihilation.
like a video recap.
A void out, leaving nothing but a massive crater in its wake.
Okay.
But that was only the beginning.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's going to be... Yeah, it's going to be one of these, isn't it, where it's kind of a text-only
Those who survived these changes
thing.
came to fear both Timefall and BTs alike. They withdrew and...
Right, okay, I'm going to skip through this because I've recently just played through the final stages of Death Stranding.
By extent...
If you want to read through it, you can sort of pause it and see, but yeah, I don't think there's anything...
And of course...
If you've played the first game, then it's not going to be too mind-blowing. It's probably just a little refresher. I've gone through some of the stuff recently, so I should be okay with this. And we've got Higgs.
The chiral network.
Chiral network.
America rose from the ash.
And then... Okay, cool, and then that's the end of it. Okay, it's just literally like a slideshow then. So let's have a quick look at the options. What we got? We've got normal, that's fine. Login at not, that's fine. Shared content, everything, that's fine. Avatar image is fine. This was the annoying thing for me, where... Yeah, you had a weird thing there for when things slowed down. Okay, controls, that's fine. Vertical controls, invert, please. Prioritize quality. I'm going to prioritize performance. I much prefer performance mode. So let's hit new game. I'm going to go with normal. I might skip around that actually. There'll probably been a little cut there where it's just going to be talking about my date of birth. So here we go. Hit Kojima Productions logo. Once there was an explosion. Okay. When I came into contact with the living, the result was an instant annihilation of void out. So that was a big part of the first game, when obviously if you had a void out, it would leave a huge crater in the map, which was left there for a while. I think I had one during my review playthrough, and it was in quite a critical area, so I just loaded my save again. I couldn't be dealing with that. Soundforged bomb with a BB called Lou. That's a point actually. Have I set subtitles on? Those whereabouts remain unknown. I can tell you where they are, because we're about to start playing as them. Oh, that's... Yeah, I remember seeing in the trailers it said about, like, servers being washed up on the beach or something. So...
Me?
Subtitles
I've always
aren't
loved
good.
quarters. Through freezing rain and biting wind. Across rivers, mountains, and endless deserts.
Who's that? It doesn't... Is that Fragile? Okay, on the beach. I mean, this does look immediately impressive. Hey, some cryptobiotes. What the hell are they? They look like... That looks like this the bit in Star Wars with R2-D2 and the Jawas. Okay, the tree has grown through those skulls. You got Mr. Baker there, coming in as Higgs. So George Miller. Fatty Aiken. I hope that's how you pronounce that. Mr. Winding Refn, the director. And Guillermo, who was always good as Dead Man in the first game. Yeah, this is rendered. This looks impressive. Lindsay Wagner there. Okay, Lindsay Wagner's back. Is that going to be for flashbacks, I'd presume? And we've got a couple of porters leaving a shelter. This looks good. I mean, this has got to be kind of in engine and render. Oh, this okay. So this has jumped up to 60 frames. So yeah, that kind of felt pre-rendered maybe, but this doesn't, and this looks really nice. I should state probably I am playing this on the PS5 Pro. So yeah, this is on a PS5 Pro. It will be performance mode capture. Here's Lou. Aww. Jesus, I know we've already seen it, but this is my first time seeing it on a PS5 Pro. That is ludicrous. And I'm in gameplay. So where have I got to go? Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is ridiculous. I mean, and I tell you what, just because it is me, let's have a look at the graphics. So I'm on performance. Let's prioritize quality for a second. Okay, so it is 30. And again, this is the PS5 Pro. But just, I mean, I won't play the game like this because I like a smoother, I like a smoother gameplay feel. But if we just, if you just stop it, so the motion blur obviously kicks in, but I mean, this just looks phenomenal. Right, let's carry that on the back. I mean, genuinely, this. They know, he knows how to pick the points at which you start a game, doesn't he? Right, Kojima. Right, let's go back into gameplay. Let's prioritize the performance. So there we go. Oh, just, yeah. I don't know. I'll say this time and time again. I don't know how people can play before in fidelity mode when it just looks this good. and this smooth. I mean, okay, so I've got to go there. Okay, so I'll go up along the ridge.
Well, we're pretty far from home. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let's go up here. And
Easy
now
does it.
let's go
Sorry, kid.
along here. Because that was like one of the main things in the first game, obviously, was, you know, it was the delivery simulator. And I kind of hope that you don't have to... Yeah, you don't have to do too much of the old hold L2 and R2 to potential gatequake. The hell is this?
I feel that.
The hell is a gatequake?
Damn shaky.
Okay.
Here we go.
Uh-oh. It's alright, Lou.
Okay, you're all right.
Hey, buddy. Yeah, there we go.
Let's go home and get you fed.
Okay. I just can't get over how good this looks. I mean, I know, again, it's the opening scene and blah blah blah, but if you want to make a first impression, man, you do it like this. So the footsteps here, kind of ideal pathway. So let's see. Okay, there we go. Over the ridge. Where the hell am I going? Okay. Oh, no. Yep, that'll do. What the hell is this? Is that? No, that's not something I can pick up. Okay.
Great. Rain. Gotta move.
Right. I'm kind of hoping that I'm doing the right thing in going down this little valley here.
Whoa. Look at the skin on my teeth.
Yeah, I think I'm going the right way. It's funneling me down this way anyway, so... I'm lost for words at how unbelievable this game looks within the first 12 minutes. It's ridiculous. So where's my ideal path? Just a lower down somewhere.
Hey!
Yeah, you can still do the tap the touchpad thing.
Almost lost it.
Try and find somebody else. Again, this is the first day that codes are out, so I don't know how many people will be playing. I imagine there'll probably be some more that show up when the game gets going a little bit. But I did recently drop back into the first game and mop up the platinum. Because I had the platinum in the original PS4 release, and then they did the director's cut. And it obviously needed a few more bits in the director's cut, so I thought I'd done everything. And I thought there was a glitch. But no, turns out the glitch was me. There's a couple of things that I've missed off in the construction manual. Oh, wow. Okay. How am I going to get down there without dying? Let's see if I can follow a path. Oh, Jesus. Have I... Ah! Got myself out. Skyrim my way out. Okay, so let's do this here. Oh, there we go. So you press triangle there, it connects two ladders together. Longest ladder secured and can no longer be moved. Okay. That's quite cool. I think that's the same as the first game. In the first game, it kind of funneled you into... I think it funneled me into finding somebody else's ladder, if I remember correctly, first time I played the game. Oh, no. No, thank you. Oh, okay. The hell? Are these friendly BTs? There are no BTs. Very clever. Okay. Well, that certainly got me back home. Aww. Because I'm free.
There you go.
And is this one? Bloody hell. This just, yeah, sure. Just in the background, a big old weird fish. And obviously this is fragile. You know what? Oh, hello. It's kicking off. I mean, it's fragile, isn't it? It's gotta be.
Who's there?
Yeah. Huh. With her hands over her mouth.
What?
Mask. Oh, come on, Norman. Poor Sam, even.
Fragile?
Were you cooking?
What are you doing here?
I've been looking for you.
Okay.
Wow. Lou's growing up fast. You two look good. Like a happy family. Here's a gift. The finest Carol printed diapers.
Thank God.
Okay. So yeah, I did read about this. This is like the kind of like, I think, is it Final Fantasy 16? I want to say. You can kind of pause and go through any bits that you might need to. So yeah, if you want to, if you hear something in a cutscene, presumably the corpus will give you that option to pause there. So if we hit continue, so yeah, you can see that in the top right.
How'd you track us down?
Your neighbor got hooked up to the Carol network. Service now extends to the whole region. I let myself in with this. You can use Carol printers now too.
Guess it's time we thought about moving. Maybe further south. You know, I'm surprised you used the front door for once.
My jumping days are behind. Overdoing it left me with some kind of sense.
So jump shocks are presumably then, yeah. Repeated jumps to the village while it's clear the syndrome is brought by the accumulated strain that multiple jumps place on the body. Okay.
They call it jump shock.
You care for a drink?
Thank you, but no. I should get straight to the point.
Business, huh? I mean, for a moment there, I thought maybe you wanted to catch up.
I have a job for you. Take it, and that whole mess over how you left Bridges will be wiped from the record. You won't have to live in hiding anymore.
What about Lou?
That's a little more complicated. We're talking about a bridge's asset. You'll have to work it out. Sam, you brought America together. Helped it be reborn as the UCA. But I'm afraid the Death Stranding is far from over. Humanity is still in danger. Still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it.
Are they pretending that that first map in Death Stranding was
within the UCA?
the whole USA?
Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways. And that's not all. Die Hard Man is not the president of the UCA anymore. In case you're wondering who's handling distribution now, A Pass 4000 has revolutionized the whole process. It utilizes the chiral network to manage and carry out deliveries. Within network coverage, there's no need to rely on human porters anymore. And no need for Fragile Express, of course. So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge. And we still require the services of human porters that can work outside the network. Preferably ones with dooms who can sense BTs. Sam, I'm asking you to go to Mexico. To extend the chiral network to the south. Just like you did when you went out west.
You're asking, or is this coming from the UCA?
Both. The UCA came to Drawbridge, and now I'm coming to you. So, what do you say?
Seriously, why me?
There are several reasons I thought of you for this job. Deadman, for one. He's currently working at a lab in southern Mexico. I don't know the details, but the research they're conducting there is important. Very important. And there are certain things he'd like to tell you in person. Mexico has no shortage of beached things. Spirits of the dead washed up from the other side were stranded there just like everywhere else. Any human corpse that hasn't been properly disposed of will become a BT. And any living human that comes into contact with a BT will get dragged into the depths of the tar. Giant BTs can and will emerge from the tar as well.
Okay.
And if they succeed in consuming a living human being, they'll trigger a void out, destroying everything nearby in a massive explosion.
Okay, so this is kind of the...
Several Mexican cities were wiped off the map in this way.
Bloody hell. Yeah, this is kind of the
Survivors
video
have
thing I was
become
hoping for.
divided and isolated. As most people cannot see BTs, they live in fear of them, and that fear has made them too terrified to venture outside. Chiralium contamination is severe. Some areas have it worse than anything you experienced back in the UCA. The timefall storms are growing more intense as well. And, as you can imagine, everything in their path is subject to temporal acceleration. Objects and structures stick
So I mean, yeah,
right
this is
while animals and humans
this is
roll
kind of
and
what I
fail
expected
in
from
the
that
blink of an eye.
catch up, because
Timefall often
yeah, this is
precedes
just
the
showing.
appearance of BTs there too. So you should do everything you can to stay out of it.
This
as
is
much
showing
as
exactly
possible.
what I... Well, this is showing
There
the
are many
bits that
other
were
dangers,
screenshotted,
though.
so...
The rivers
Okay.
can flood in an instant, and earthquakes happen daily.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it. I don't really need to see the catch-up stuff. Cool.
Yeah, all right.
So you'll do it?
Uh-huh. What about Lou, though? It's not like I can take my kid with me. If I do this, can you hold the fort for me while I'm gone? Play babysitter?
We're inside the network. There's a child care app I can use.
Of course there is. There's an app for everything. I love that. Yeah, I've got an
It'll
app.
be fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just a hologram
Miles
mobile.
on
It's
working
fine.
differently.
It's all good.
I promise he'll be back before you know it. Link up the region as you head south, and come home safe. We'll be waiting.
Okay. Yeah, make sure you finish your beer first, mate. Has he got a tattoo on his underarm there? Near his... Yeah, he has. Okay. Lou's very excited. Okay.
Go on. Slide it on your thumb.
Like a ring?
Try sticking your thumb out, like you're giving me a like. Access your ring terminal to view the map.
Okay.
From here you can check order details, as well as cargo for delivery. Now
So
then,
that's like the handcuffs
let's
menu
review the
then.
mission that you'll be undertaking on behalf of Drawbridge. Your destination is a research lab in southern Mexico. When you arrive, you'll need to use the Cupid to connect it to the chiral network. Chiral communication utilizes the beach, where time barely passes. Using the Cupid in conjunction with the delivery terminal will allow us to initiate a zero-time massive data transmission. But because of the distance, it's not feasible to head straight to the lab to establish a connection. You'll need to use the way stations to extend network coverage until you're close enough to get the lab online. Your first stop is C1, Ciudad Nuda del Norte. Bring them a delivery and welcome them into the network. Improper corpse disposal remains a serious problem in Mexico. With every additional corpse that spawns a BT, the risk of a void out grows even higher. C1 in particular is struggling to handle this issue. But once they're online, we can give them the technology they need to address the situation. Why don't you take a look at the cargo you're carrying by opening the menu? You can access useful information about... To review the cargo currently in your... This is the cargo you need to deliver. Be sure to get it to its destination. It's an excellent idea to place the most important cargo in your backpack. We've given you some additional equipment.
So this is MP.
All
So
these
that's
weapons can be used to incapacitate humans
Oh, okay.
without killing them.
That's
So
good.
there is no need to worry about causing a void out. Be sh-
So I'll tell you what. Right, if I put that on my tool rack. Place that in the holster. Attach that to my left hip. And then blood bag attached to suit, attached to right hip.
Return to the menu when everything looks good to go.
See, auto-arrange cargo became such a crutch for me in the first game. So, yeah, I think that'd be good.
Before heading out, return to the... See your destination? There's a river you'll need to cross to get there. There are bandits in the area too. Armed groups that have attacked borders in the past. Think about what route you might take from your current location.
Okay.
Commencing route creation.
So if I do that...
When you plot a route on the map, you'll see what hazards you may run into along the way. You can face these challenges head on. How you get to your destination...
Okay, and then... Let's go here.
Delivery route finalized.
Cool. Oh, there is a bridge there. Removal markers. Okay. Let's draw another route then.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
So if we go from Santa on Sam. So if we go from Sam to here. Let's go round them. Cool. That seems good to me.
Latest model Cupid. Just completed. We decided to put a hold on network expansion until it was ready to go. Like last time, you'll be using it to welcome people into a whole new world.
They just look like door access fobs.
It won't be any harder than before either. The Chiral network terminals are ready and waiting. Bridges saw to that. Emily's expedition split into two groups midway. The first continued west, while the second cut south into Mexico. But again, they were only able to lay the groundwork. Until you bring those terminals online with the Cupid, the network can't grow. Hungry?
No.
No more baby food for you.
Let you get fragile any trouble, I'm gone.
I will always remember when I got the collector's edition of the first game through, and it was like
Break my kid.
I got it all out, and obviously it was in a huge case. And I remember my wife said to me at the time, she goes, "What's in that? Why have you got a massive suitcase? What's in there? Anything special?" I was like, "Yep, baby in a jar." That was it. That was. And she kind of looked at me and I went, "Do I need to explain it?" And she, yeah, I said, "Well, I probably can't." I mean, I could because I'd finished the game by that point because of the review period. But yeah, it was all fun. Right. So, let's burn this out. Let's go along my route.
All right, let's get this done. Oh yeah.
Over there, wasn't there? Oh, that's the path. Okay, that's quite cool. Okay.
Whoa. Look at the skin of my teeth.
I still, this game just, I mean, obviously we've just seen, what, 15 minutes of cutscenes. But coming back into the world, man, this just looks incredible. Genuinely incredible. Right. So this is where, okay, so we're coming up to the area with the, that's the edge of the bandits. So my goal is to try and sneak around this. Okay.
We're in enemy territory now.
R3 is zoom in. I'm sure there was another one. Okay.
How you doing, Sam? Yeah.
What have we got here? So we've got an air purifier leather, bandit boots. 10 damage contents. No, I'm good. That looks like a big old storm rolling in. Right, can I get onto this bridge that... Well, I don't think I think I've got to go back through this, haven't I? Balls. Yeah, unless I can get into that. So, according to the heartbeat, there is an enemy round. Don't know where that enemy is. Is this the bridge? No, of course not. So, I've got myself spotted for no apparent reason, because this is now... I don't like the fact that that is a massive sandstorm coming my way, and there's nothing that I can do to get around it. I'm just going to have to get swallowed up by it. Right, let's see. Cargo management. What's... Okay, so I'm heavily loaded. Can I get rid of anything? I can probably put that on my shoulder. Well, do I need 2 ladders? There we go, that'll do for now.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Whew. This is not an easy old trek for Sam. What was that? Okay. The CCTV is obviously knackered. Jesus.
Somebody lend me a hand.
So, I keep hitting the touchpad button instead of... oh, I need to go up there, right, okay. Need to go this way. Yeah, I keep hitting the touchpad button instead of options. Options. Start, it'll always be start. Alright, get the wind behind me and run for a bit. Is that going to take me over the weight limit? Not quite. But it is a little bit unruly. This feels very claustrophobic. Bloody hell, yeah. This feels very claustrophobic. And then... okay. Oh, and I'm out of it. Excellent. Okay. So, I need to get a ladder. Oh shit. Oops. Right, where's me gun? Oh, I've lost me gun. Yep. There it goes. Damn it. Oh, don't come rolling back. I just got rid of you.
Buen dia, Sam. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Alright. I'm a delivery boy. Here we go.
Chiral decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
And we're back to this. So yeah, cool, right. Deliver and report. Why not? Yeah, that's all of them. Chiral network gateway, security camera, staff card, long life meals. Let's deliver all of those.
You must be Sam. It can't have been easy to come this far south. You're here to bring us onto the Chiral network, right? Ah, that's a relief. We'll be able to dispose of corpses properly once you've got us online. That'll be one less thing for our residents to worry about. Anyway, I believe you have some cargo for me, yes?
Yeah, just put it on your conveyor belt, mate.
Well, that's not half bad at all. Much obliged.
Ah, 5% or less, 6%. If I'd not gone in the bloody river.
Thanks for bringing it in.
Ah, well.
It's just like everyone says. Okay, use your Cupid to bring us online. The Cairo gateway you brought us should allow us to establish a connection between Mexico and the UCA. And with state-of-the-art tech at our disposal, we can finally solve a lot of our problems.
There we go, with your door fobs. You know what? My day job involves working with networks. None of them are as cool as this. I don't plug something in and start floating amongst a sea of, like, weird tentacle-y things. New strand established. Keep you connected. Norberto Puente. Okay.
Cairo network coverage successfully expanded. Commencing data collection.
Okay.
Now displaying your current port grade.
Okay, here we go. So this is where you get your stars. I've nicknamed the earned the nickname handler because my stealth has gone up. I am the silent one. Okay, the silent handler. Oh, 54 minutes. Is that? Okay, yeah, we're nearly at an hour then.
Fabricating the latest corpse disposal equipment. Until recently, we've been dealing with our dead by burying them in tar, but that solution was growing untenable. We should be okay moving forward. I really can't thank you enough. You must be exhausted after your long journey. We've prepared a private room for your exclusive use. There are countless dangers in these parts. You should rest until you're fully recovered. Don't push on until you're ready. Please, stay here before you set out again. Thank you again for
I'm gonna
everything.
get some sleep,
I'll get
and then
started
yeah,
right away on
probably
preparing
call
your
this for the
next order
first video.
By the time you wake up, it should be good to go. You'll just need to access the delivery terminal here. I hope I can count on you.
So there we go. This looks like the first hour of Death Stranding 2. And it feels a lot like the last few hours of Death Stranding. But I'm sure we'll all know
Please relax and enjoy your stay.
it's probably going to get a lot weirder from here. Because it's a Kojima game. And this is the thing. Like, I am recording this before the Switch 2 is out. This week, I'm starting to play a new Kojima game. And there's a new Nintendo console coming out. That is... It's pretty mad. So let's use the toilet or the shower, because this is, of course, you know, hee-hee poo. Yeah, it's... I mean, this is a... this is the first hour of undoubtedly many. I believe the previews that got started... previews that came out a little while ago for this game ended up being like after 30 hours, I think it was. So, what's this? Our facilities. Congress will be covered from any wish. Just go ahead and use the facilities. The SSS is the Social Strand Service. Okay. Okay. Of course, yeah, you can just bang on the like button. Presumably 25 times per thing, is it? Or is that... Oh, it's the... You've got the... yeah. You've got a timer on that. So, enjoy various weapons. So, yeah, I need to create a new weapon. I don't know how. Probably be in the thing, but... okay. Cool. Oh, yeah, I need to sleep, don't I? So I hit sleep. Undoubtedly, there'll be some weird dream sequence here. And then after that... Yeah, of course. of course there's a weird dream sequence. So yeah, that is the first hour of Death Stranding 2 on the beach, near enough, as soon as we get to the end of this cutscene. And this has been on the PS5 Pro, so this is the first time that I have seen the game running on a PS5 Pro. All of the footage that has come so far has been on the base PS5. And there's Baby Lou once again, harkening back to the first trailer, actually, with the actual baby. And there we go, the baby's gone missing, with tar all over the hands. Yeah, very much harkening back to that very first trailer, which was bizarre because I remember seeing that trailer for the first time at the same time as everybody else, and I was in the audience at the E3 2016, or was it 2016? Oh, that's thingy. Yeah. Bloody hell. Right, okay. Yeah, I was in the audience for that game, for the reveal of that, for the Sony press conference.
If you're worried about Lou, don't be.
And it was just bizarre. Like, watching Kojima come out to the weird, like, Billie Jean steps thing.
To me, but the app has been a big figuring out why a baby's crying.
Seeing the God of War trailer.
Just warm enough.
Days Gone reveal.
Perfect advice for every
and then that it was just the most bizarre day. But yeah, I had a good time and loved the first game.
So
this is obviously the second
how
game.
Does it feel to be back in the saddle?
Works same as it ever was.
And it looks amazing. Like it really does.
We're fine.
Like, I've seen some what felt like a few frame drops. I mean, again, this is going to be version 1.0, so there will be a day one patch, and we've had some notes to say yes, there will be a patch at some point. Hopefully to just tidy things up a little bit. But yeah, that's your first hour of Death Stranding 2 on the beach. We will have a bunch of other content for the game, hopefully soon. In fact, by the time you've seen this, you've probably already seen our review and technical analysis. Although, as I've said, the technical analysis may be one that is probably out of date by the time it goes up, if we've had a patch or two. But yeah, Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Hopefully you guys like this video. If you do, drop us a like, leave us a comment, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I mean, we are hopefully going to get back to some more relatively frequent content soon. Yeah, life is fun when you're approaching 40 and everything else is manic, but we do appreciate when we can get hold of stuff nice and early such as this. And until next time, I'm going to see if he does the things. Yeah, we'll leave him here and see if he does the pulling faces again. But if not, in the meantime, we'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.